All right, we are back on the Coyote swap Foxbody. You guys saw in one of the previous videos putting some new tires and wheels on it, but even though it just left VMP being tuned, customer had bought a Boss 302 intake manifold, so we're going to swap that on right now. Intake manifolds over here. So just your typical Boss intake. They don't add too much horsepower, but they'll extend the rev range, and it looks a lot better on these Coyote motors. So that's what we're doing. And in addition to that, also added this upper reservoir to get it to cycle properly the way these Coyotes are set up. And then also did a kind of a custom, got to add more rubber here, but did a custom block off to stop the excessive air movement going into the MAF and causing drivability issues. So that's it. We'll check back in once this thing's installed. All right, new intake just went on. We got the old intake off and blew out the intake valves, just get on any dirt and dust that falls in there, you know, when you take the old one off. So it's all cleaned up, and the Boss is going back in, but you can see it's pretty cool looking up there in this little frame of the Foxbody. Luckily there's already a cowl hood on this, so we should be all right for clearance, but that definitely looks a lot more wicked, and you can see right down through there now. So pretty cool. Coyote swap Foxbody update. Got the Boss 302 intake on and been doing a little wire tucking, so it's in its final spot. Got the Holley Sniper EFI fuel rails, look pretty cool. Come over this side. Had to change the main feed line from picking up in the back or the middle with the stock one to over here. So don't have the prettiest fittings, but it still looks pretty good. And of course the wire tuck. So there used to be a big thick, you know, wire loom that had all your main wires and all your injector and coil pack wires, and then it would come down and then turn the corner and feed. So now the main harness that does not include the coil packs and the injectors go through the valley now, since the Boss 302 has an open valley in here. So it's cutting down in through. I don't know if we can show down in there and see. Yep, so there's one right there. You can see the loom cutting through. So we unwrapped it and separated it all, tucked all this with no loom, and it looks nice. And then that was yesterday, and then today we did this side, and it looks real good, real clean. And of course this one has the bigger side, because this is the side that comes out and goes directly to the ECU. So if we follow this big guy right here and we come down, it comes up and is our main feed for the number 2 connector. So we had to unplug all that, and then we fished it through, separated the wires again from the loom to the coil packs and the injectors, left those on this side, and you can see the main harness now runs down through the middle there. So it's all complete. Sorry, the phone keeps going black like that. The sun's kind of harsh. But now full Boss 302, full up top wire tuck, and it's been verified by VMP this morning that the tune is good for this intake manifold, and new 6R80, because we were having some problems with the old 6R80. So there's a fresh 6R80 in there with another converter, and it is ready to go. Just got to tweak a couple things with the brakes, and it is ready. But there you go. Figure we just update you so you can see the Coyote swap Foxbody, the Boss 302 intake.